This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to Tiger Stadium for the first time here in this 2024 season, and it is the opening weekend for high school football in New Mexico. The Alamogordo Tigers hosting the Deming Wildcats. Thanks for tuning in to Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 101.9, wherever you may be with us on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, on your Alexa device, on alamosportsandtalk.com, Exciter Media app. We're all over the place. I'm Charles Winicky. Thanks so much for tuning in. Getting ready for, I think, what's going to be a very interesting matchup between the Deming Wildcats, a Final Four team in Class 5A last year. The Alamogordo Tigers just missed out on the postseason in Class 6A. And one of the things I was looking at this afternoon that I didn't realize, Alamogordo has not beaten Deming since 2016. Deming beat them in 2017, 18, 19, twice in 2021. I believe that's the last time these two teams faced off. So Deming has had the better of this matchup over the last number of years, and this is a football program that has gotten better and better and better. And last year, kind of the culmination of, at least in the last 25, 30 years, getting to a semifinal as they did. 5A was Roswell and Artesia and kind of everybody else, but to be that, one of those last four teams remaining, that's a huge deal. For Alamogordo, they were just left out of the postseason. An upset in another district kept them out, so they were hoping to make playoffs for the second straight year. So not able to do it last season, but certainly have eyes on making it to the postseason this year. 5-5 for the Tigers last year. The Wildcats went 9-4. Deming won their district. The Tigers finished fourth in their district behind Hobbs, Centennial, and Las Cruces. And kind of a new look for the Tigers tonight. There's some returners, but there's certainly going to be a lot of changes when you look at some of the skill positions and I would say on defense as well, not to say those aren't skill positions, but offensive skill positions and defensive skill positions. Some big seniors graduated last year, but that's the fun part about high school sports is the opportunity to see some new players step into new roles and get a chance to do something special out there. Pretty nice evening. We've got some cloud cover that I think helped the temperatures a little bit. It was around 100 degrees most of the day today. So I think it's going to, I would sure help maybe the cramps by the end of the game tonight. First game, man, you're always going to see a lot of cramping from the players. Usually, not a for sure thing, but they definitely have that problem first game of the season. Kind of trying to get themselves back into game condition is sometimes the challenge. And fans filing in for tonight's game. We've got a beautiful view of the Sacramento Mountains as we always do as we're looking east here from the press box at Tiger Stadium, and hopefully going to see a fantastic game between the Tigers and the Wildcats. We're going to take a break and return, and when we do return, we're going to give you the whole interview from Alamogordo Tigers head football coach A.J. Sisko as he chatted with us earlier in the week, and always fun to get his thoughts on everything that's going on, not only with Tiger football, but Tiger sports in general. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 101.9. Are you ready for Tiger football? We know we are. We'll bring you more pregame coming up right after this.
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back to school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
As he'll do throughout the season each week, Alamogordo Tigers head football coach AJ Cisco joins us. Coach, how are you?
I'm good, man. Great to have me here. It's week one finally.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
I know. Yeah, that when we get to talk before the season starts, it's still kind of like the grind of getting things going, and it doesn't really feel like it's quite real. But when you got an opponent on Friday, it makes a little bit of a difference, right?
Yeah, and then it's going to go by way too fast. I mean, we told our kids that on Monday. I mean, these 10 weeks are going to fly by before you know it. It's going to be November.
Yeah, and they definitely need to be ready to go because they don't have that bye week until late in the season this year.
Yeah,
either,
we're the second to last week of the year, which will be good for us going to that last week if we're in the situation that we're planning to be in going into the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Well, a year we talked about it a couple weeks ago in terms of the way the team looks. You did graduate some from last year, but this is a group that returns, I would say, a decent amount that you have enough experience out there to where guys that are having to fill in new positions, it's not going to be a trial by fire situation for the team this year.
No, not at all. I mean, it's not a rebuild. We're not blowing everything up and starting over. We have a good handful of kids that are returning from last year that are starters, and then the seniors that we graduated, we were able to replace them with now juniors and sophomores who are very talented. And that's the exciting part is there's no real question marks anywhere. If it's a question mark, it's not about athletic ability. It's about how they'll handle the situation under the lights.
Speaking of situations, you guys managed to get in your scrimmage. I saw the storms over the mountains, and I'm like, Coach is going to be mad at me because he'll somehow say that I said something about lightning. But
we did have a lightning delay.
Yeah.
We did get delayed an hour.
I figured you guys were pushed a little bit, but what was your impressions of the scrimmage? What did you like that you saw from the team?
Offensively, I mean, we set it up. We did two 15-play sessions. So we ran 15 plays offensively. We scored 6 or 7 touchdowns in those 30 plays. So, I mean, I was really pleased offensively. We were real basic and bland. But the execution factor of us and then that we had and then the way that we broke away from people and we ran away from Mayfield at times for touchdowns. I was really pleased with that. I thought we threw the ball really well. We threw 2 touchdown passes, and out of those 6 or 7 touchdowns were 2 touchdown passes. So offensively, I was extremely pleased. But that's kind of what we knew we were going to happen. We've all thought since we got to January that we're going to be pretty good offensively and be able to score points against people. And that hasn't been a real question mark for us. Defensively was hey, are we going to be better? Are we going to keep getting better? And I thought we tackled really well. We gave up 2 touchdowns in those 30 plays. Tackled really well, aligned correctly, flew around to the football. I was extremely pleased. That's one of our better defensive performances in a while in a scrimmage, and to do that with a bunch of young guys that are replacing us in key situations, it gets us real excited for how they're going to be able to perform on Fridays.
And obviously you're talking about what you saw offense, defense. Overall, what do you take away from a scrimmage last week and lean towards the rest of the season? Is just them getting some reps against different guys?
It is, and you kind of see where you line up. I mean, Mayfield's not the Mayfield teams that everybody around here remembers from 20 years ago. But Mayfield's the top 5 team in 5A. I mean, they are extremely well coached. Their kids are very talented. They're much improved from over the years. Like they're going to be a good football team, and they'll have a shot to be in the semifinals in 5A this year. And we told our kids, you don't win and lose scrimmages. Like, this does not make or break our season. This is a chance for us to fine-tune what we do it against somebody else. And it's a lot of us as coaches, I didn't call a play on Friday. I just kind of sat back and watched our guys do it and just see how we handle situations. What's our body language like when we have something bad happen? Do we have the leaders to go and step in, and when something bad's happening, we're going to put a foot down and say, this is enough, we're going to change and do this. And I coming out of that, I was extremely pleased with our kids, and our coaching staff did a great job of getting our kids ready on both sides. We had our young kids going down there playing Hatches varsity, and so we had a bunch of sophomores playing a bunch of seniors and juniors, and they didn't back down from the challenge. They got after it and had success. And I asked our JV coaches afterwards, said, how'd that go? And they're like, Coach, that was really well. Like, we played really well with those young kids. Are going to be good. And so, even our young kids are going to continue to get better.
Yeah, and I know we've seen, obviously, the JV programs play varsities of 3A and 2A programs, and it's been really tough for them, and that's a positive, I'm sure, for you guys to see that part of it is, that when those kids are ready for varsity, maybe they're in a better position to be ready for varsity.
It is, and that's one of those things, like we tell our coaches when they come on staff, is we don't care about winning and losing on Thursdays and Saturdays. I mean, it's important to us, but that's not our end-all be-all. It's development of kids. Are we getting kids ready to play for Friday nights? And when their name's called, can they execute for us? And so you'll see our JVs will play varsity teams, and they might get beat. Well, those are the same kids that are now going to be varsity kids this year. That are going to be able to play at a really high level. And so we're very pleased with how we do things in our progression of what we're doing. And I couldn't be happier with our coaching staff and the effort they're putting into this program and our kids.
Well, you talked about Mayfield being a top 5 team in 5A this year. Your opponent for a game that does actually count against Deming, they were a semifinalist last year. They return a lot of what they had last season. They're going to give you guys a really tough test on Friday night.
Yeah, they're extremely talented. I mean, they're good. Coach Perales has done a great job. He was, and it started with Coach Simmons, really. I mean, Coach Simmons was before Coach Perales. Really got Deming to kind of turn that corner to becoming a football school and not just a school that's just a high school that decides to play sports every now and then. He's got those kids bought in, and Coach Perales has carried over and kind of done his own thing with it, and they're talented, man. I mean, I would tell you, we told you Mayfield's top 5. I'd say Deming's number 3 in the state in 5A behind Roslyn and Artesia, and that's how good they are. And I think they're going to be trying to get to the semifinals for the 3rd straight year. It's a good program, a good football team. They're going to give us a dogfight on Friday.
Yeah, and obviously they're looking to take that next step to be able to maybe see if they can compete against a Roswell or an Artesia this year, and they want to come in here and Deming and Alamogordo. I always talk about Alamogordo in terms of rivalries. It's hard to pick out one that there really is. I felt like Deming and Alamogordo in a lot of different sports has been kind of a fun matchup. There are some years where Alamo's clearly better, but there's a lot of years where it is tough, and it doesn't matter what the sport is, and Deming has certainly been that.
Yeah, and they've been a thorn in our sides since I got here, and they've done a good job with their coaching and execution. And you go back and we go to that. The COVID year was the last time we played them, which was fall of 2021. And in that spring, we had, both of us were probably 2 of the best teams in 5A, if not the 2 best teams in 5A that year. And the winner of our game got to go to Albuquerque, and they ended up beating us by, I think, 3 points or something in that game. And I mean, it's a good program. Those games are fun when you get them like that, and that's hopefully what we can turn Friday into.
And for your defense, you talk about a lot of guys that are, a little bit younger, new. They're going to be playing their first varsity game at some positions. They go up against an offense that can certainly move the ball, and Alfaro is just a heck of an offensive threat back there for Deming.
Yeah, and the people that come to the game on Friday, they're going to see it's going to look like carbon clones of each other offensively, whether it's formations and plays. But we've got to grow up, because Ryan Alfaro is a dude, and he's one of the better quarterbacks in the entire state. And I told somebody he would start for most 6A teams in this entire state, that quarterback. And if he's not starting at quarterback, he starts somewhere else because he's that talented. And they've got a bunch of other kids and it's hard to find out who they are during their scrimmage because they're not wearing their actual jerseys. But we know who Alfaro is, and we know who Ezra Hensley is, who's their tackle, who's a big giant, who's one of the better linemen in the state. And so we've got to rise up to that challenge and keep Alfaro contained and not let Ezra just start manhandling us up front.
And, for you offensively, you go up against a team that plays against your offense a lot in practice. How do you, as a coach and the coaching staff, kind of prepare for that? I mean, do you just try to execute the way that you guys know how and not, worry about getting too complicated over?
Yeah, and I think football's changed a lot in that regard of that the fact of 20 years ago, you used to put a lot on kids and make them think, and they'd have to digest stuff and progress through stuff. And I think that's kind of changed our philosophy here is our kids are going to have about 10 to 12 plays and we're going to get really good at them. And then we're going to execute them at a high level on a fast pace and we're going to push tempo. And if we get things going, we're going to go as fast as we possibly can. And our kids don't really have to think because it's almost second nature for them to run power. They know how to run power and we call power. They don't have to think about what they're doing. They know they've been doing that since they walked on campus as a freshman.
And I think what you guys are doing, we talk about, Alfaro being a talented player. You guys obviously feel like you have enough talent and enough kids know what they're doing that, you'll be using, maybe multiple quarterbacks, multiple guys playing running back. So you've got a lot of different players that can fit into the same slots throughout there on the field for you.
We do. And I don't know if we have a Ryan Alfaro. I don't know if many schools in this state have a guy like Alfaro, but we have a bunch of really talented kids that do what we ask and know what we're doing and can execute at a high level. So you're going to see multiple quarterbacks. You're going to see multiple running backs. You're going to see multiple formations. You're going to see guys moving around all the time. And we don't really feel like we miss anything when somebody's in or somebody's out. We feel like the next guy up and those 30 to 40 guys that are strictly our varsity kids are going to be able to do whatever we ask when we need them to.
All right. And obviously the excitement of first game of the year. You guys get one extra home game this year as well. 6 versus.
It's great this year. It's going to be miserable next year. That traveling next year is going to be something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to latch on to y'all's bus going up to Farmington next year. So that's definitely going to be a challenge in 2025. But y'all don't care about that right now.
We're worried about now and enjoy this. Enjoy our. We have one long road trip to Carlsbad. Everything else is short, so we're going to enjoy that. But it's Friday. It's week 1. And I know we had soccer take off yesterday, and congrats to the girls soccer team, Coach Wilder, for a big win. And you got volleyball started on Saturday. They'll be on the road somewhere, and you got boys soccer on Saturday. But when that first home football game kicks off, that's when everybody really knows that everything's going on in Alamogordo and Alamogordo High School and all athletics and get out and support, just like I tell everybody all the time. I mean, Friday night's not just about football, it's for everybody else that's involved as well, to support those kids and coaches and sponsors and get out to all these other athletic events. I know that we have to buy tickets now and it's not the free admission, but go watch girls soccer. We got cross country's got to meet on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Go out and support our kids. These kids have been working hard, and as a coach and being on campus all the time throughout the summer and the spring, I get to see what all these programs do, and it's nice when we see the community back every other program as well.
And you throw in, obviously, the first night for the cheerleaders and them get out there to support the team and the band who's been working hard on their routine. The first time they get to perform in front of people. I know they did some stuff a couple weeks ago over at the park, but they get to do that under the lights on Friday night. The ATs and all the hard work that they do. People will get to watch Dave Maldonado kind of limp around.
Yeah, waddle around with his brace on. Yeah,
I saw that yesterday. Sorry, David. I had to give you a little bit of a hard time there. But yeah, I think it's certainly one of those things, and it's always fun when you get the first game of the season at home too. It
is, and this is last year we had silver, and the year before we had Valencia, and it's always fun when you get that first one. It's very stressful as a coach because now it's a whole bunch of things are happening right now, along with preparing for week 1. You've got all these other things happening that dealing with a home game. So that part's stressful, but it's exciting for our kids, exciting for our community. This happens once a year. You get to kick off an entire school year with athletics and be proud of the community that you live in, your kids are raised in, and supporting everybody. And it's a special time, and we're excited for the 2024 season and then the 25 springs and winter sports and all those things kicking off. It's going to be a fun year in Tiger Country.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it. Good luck on Friday.
Appreciate you, man. Go Tigers.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium here on this Friday night. Tiger football. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. The Tigers have gone back to the locker room, as have the Wildcats, and we are within about 10 minutes of kickoff. We've got the band here. We got the cheerleaders. We've got the athletic trainers, student athletic trainers, and we're ready to get things going here on what is a beautiful Friday night here in the Basin. We did have some storms kind of in the area throughout the afternoon, but as of right now, we seem to be in a pretty good spot. Always a little concerned when I even start talking about that because I'm afraid I'm going to jinx it, but I think we're going to be okay. As we mentioned, Tigers coming off a 5-5 season last year, while the Wildcats off a 9-4 season and a semifinal run in the Class 5A state playoffs. Tigers just missed out on the postseason, and it's been a while since Alamogordo has defeated Deming. They haven't played the last couple of seasons, but I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, thus 6 meetings have gone to Deming. Some of them have been close games, some of them have not. Tigers certainly went through a tough run in 2017, 2018 with some difficult trying to rebuild the program and get it going. 2019 obviously got better for the Tigers, and then last few years have been solid for Alamogordo. Last 2 years especially, right around 500 and right in the mix of making the big school playoffs, making it in 2022, just missing out in 2023. And you heard Coach talk about the number of different guys that are going to have to step up, and we'll see a couple different players probably at the quarterback position tonight. However, it appears that Josiah Quinlan will get the start this evening, but they're going to mix in Nathaniel Best wherever they can. He's a spectacular athlete, so they're going to use him at running back and wide receiver and quarterback. And just one of those where you're going to use some of your best players and put them in the best positions that you can in order for them to get out here with a victory. The Tigers hoping to move fast offensively, and I believe we're going to get going with our national anthem, so we're going to take a break, and when we return, we're going to be ready for kickoff. The Alamogordo Tigers and the Deming Wildcats coming up. This has been the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. We'll return right after this.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back to school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA. Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo Tigers getting ready to get this one underway as the Wildcats, they'll be dressed in their white road jerseys, white pants, white tops, and it's like navy blue numerals outlined in black. They've got blue helmets on with the Wildcat logo on the side. A maroon red, it's red in there, and they're getting ready to run through their banner. The Alamogordo Tigers have a new inflatable over here. Instead of the big inflatable tiger, it's kind of a alley with an A at the front of it, FOE, A-Town on the front of it. They got the old school tiger logo with the I don't know, kind of sailor's hat. I'm not sure what to describe the cap that it's got on, but maybe not sailor's hat. I'm sure there's another term for the hat, but I don't know what it is. But the Tigers getting into their tunnel, getting ready to come out on the field. The Wildcats doing the same. And a good amount of fans from Deming have made the trip over on the far side. Tiger side is starting to fill in. We may have a little bit of a late arriving crowd. The online ticketing is something new this year. However, from what I've seen, it looks like it's been pretty smooth out there, so I hope that's the case. I know everybody at Alamogordo Public Schools Athletics has been working hard to get that going and make it as simple as possible for all the fans and everybody to enjoy the game, and it be a pretty easy entry into the game. So the Wildcats taking the field over on the far side. Once again, we want to thank Otero Federal Credit Union and bringing us pregame, halftime, and postgame all season long here on Alamo Sports and Talk. We appreciate their sponsorship as well as all of our sponsors for Tiger Sports. Richardson Motors is our scoreboard sponsor once again this year. And a shout-out to First National Bank, the Winner's Circle, Ochoa Stucco, and Loco Credit Union for helping us bring you Tiger Sports all throughout the season. As the Tiger cheerleaders getting ready to welcome the Alamogordo Tiger football team onto the field. And the band here along the track as well. Who else? Oh, the Alamogordo Junior ROTC presented the colors tonight as well. I want to give them a shout-out as we are, still waiting for the guys to make their way out of the tunnel. I suppose they're, I don't know if they're still getting fired up or what's going on. I see a couple of them kind of standing around towards the back. So we're just about before kickoff for tonight's game. Do want to mention Tularosa volleyball winner already today, as they picked up a victory over at the Eunice tournament. Straight sets, they got the win over Loving. And I don't know if they're waiting on the kiddos to run out there as well. But we're holding off for the Tigers coming out onto the field. We'll also let you know who won the toss and everything here in just a little while. And there we go. They are out onto the field. Led out by number 64 for the Tigers, Makai Gonzalez. He's carrying the New Mexico flag. And it looks like Dylan Hergenrader, number 30, bringing out the American flag. And we got the kiddos following them out as well. Well, one kid ran out and then ran back around to the back. I think they wanted to run out again. I like this tradition that they've started up. So K through 5 kids get to follow the Tigers out onto the field. That's a nice new tradition that they are getting going here, and good for Coach Cisco and Coach Edmondson and everybody with Tiger Athletics getting the youngsters involved, and hopefully we'll see some of these kids out there as Tigers, whether it's for football or whether it's for any sport at Alamogordo High School down the road. All right, let's get down to business here. The Alamogordo Tigers in a big early season matchup. This would be a nice win for the Tigers here at home if they can get it over Deming, who's going to be, in the running to win their district championship, probably the favorite to win their district championship this year. And a team that has a good chance of making a deep run in the Class 5A playoffs. And we know the thin line it is for Alamogordo to make the playoffs in 6A. If they can get out of non-districts over 500, which remember there's only 4 non-district games this year, so they can go 3-1 in the first 4. That would be superb. Certainly when you've got Deming and Roswell, who both went to the 5A semifinals. Roswell went to the championship game last year. Albuquerque High and Piedra Vista. Piedra Vista already winner yesterday as they beat Sandia. So PV looks like they're going to be pretty solid this year. All right, it's Deming kicking off. They'll go right to left, which is south to north. Tigers are in all black tonight, white numerals, black helmets. As the Tigers have one man back deep at the 10. The whistle blows, and here's the kick. That's pretty deep, all the way back inside the 5. Tigers run the starburst formation. Hergenrader's the one who gets it, comes up the near sideline, gets to the 25. So you have the man who receives it running forward to one guy who's got his back to the formation, and then different players running in and out of it, and the handoff eventually went to Hergenrader. And so the Tigers will start at their own 25-yard line. As we'll see Nathaniel Best out to the top side as a wide receiver, Tristan Bowman as a wide receiver to the top side, Michael Gonzalez, wide receiver to the bottom, and Hergenrader will be the running back to the right of Josiah Quinlan. Out of the shotgun, lead back off to the right side. And here's the snap and the handoff. Hergenrader straight ahead, powers forward, and picks up positive yardage on the first down run. The far marker had it at the 29. They mark it at the 28. So a gain of 3. Same formation. And handoff again, Hergenrader. And he'll find a little bit better seams. He crosses the 30, moving along the near hash. And as he gets to the 33-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 2, and a gain of 5. And the Tigers right back at it again. 2 down linemen, 2 men right at the line of scrimmage, so essentially 4 on the line for Deming. They crowd in a 5th. And again, Hergenrader, who goes straight ahead. He's got the first down. He crosses the 35-yard line and straight ahead to the 36. The Tiger offensive line creating some room for their running back. It's a gain of 4. And all the yardage from Dylan Hergenrader here early. Tigers moving left to right. Just inside handoffs, nothing even remotely fancy here early on from Alamogordo. Still a trips wide receiver look, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. They'll fake the handoff and they'll throw. It's complete to Gonzalez. Kind of lost his balance as he caught it, but he'll fall forward. Caught at the 44-yard line towards the near sideline, down at the 44. Caught at the 43 to the 44, and that'll be a gain of 7. Running back now to the left of Quinlan. Hergenrader gets the ball straight ahead, falls forward, and is very close to first down yardage. As they're going to give it to him. They're going to say third down? Okay, so it's a gain of 2. They need way less than a yard. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Hergenrader coming near side. He's got the first down, fighting for yardage, and gets to the 50. And they're going to say that Hergenrader fumbled the foot, and the Wildcats will take over. So Hergenrader fumbles at the 48. He had picked up a gain of 5, but loses the football, and it'll be Wildcat football. He was going down to the ground and had gotten tripped up, and somebody stripped it loose. And the Tigers, unfortunately, pick up an early turnover. Didn't see who picked up the football for Deming. But we'll get to see their offense now, and they have a good field position at the 47. We'll see if this Tiger defense has shown some improvement from last year. They're put in a challenging spot here early. And the Wildcats come out with 4 wide receivers. No running back. Alfaro, the only one in the backfield. He does have a lead back off to the right. Alfaro back to pass. Comes to the near side. Pass is complete and out of bounds to the 81-yard, or to the to number 81. And he'll get it to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Pass is complete to number 81. I don't see that on the roster.
And I would agree with Andres, who's doing the PA tonight. 81 is not on the Deming roster, which is unfortunate. I see there's number 3 out there, which is also not on their roster, nor is number 12. So they did not do much to help us out here in the press box in regards to that. Here is a run by Alfaro. He is going to stretch it out, and some nice work over there on the far side by Bryson Bloom, as he was able to wrap him around the waist and bring him down shy of the first down, missed by about a yard. Alfaro did gain 3 on the play, and we'll give him 4. And so it'll be 3rd down and 1. It'll be at the Alamogordo 44-yard line, ball on the far hash. Deming going right to left. First quarter of play, no score on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, 9:05 remaining. Got to think Deming's thinking 2 downs unless something catastrophic happens here on 3rd down. Here's the snap and the handoff and straight ahead, and a first down, and then eventually brought down is number 22, which, again, unfortunately, do not have a number or name for him.
Number 22 for Deming carry, also roster. Brought down number 55.
And to the 39-yard line he goes. And it'll be a gain of 6. And a first down for Deming. First and 10 from the Alamogordo 39. 2 receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom. Man in motion from the far side to the near side. And they'll just hand it off straight up the middle. And a little extra battling for position. And the ball will go to the 34-yard line. Again, it's number 22. And a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for Deming. Their first offensive drive of the game. Tigers fumbled on their opening drive after picking up a couple of first downs. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Lead back to the left and a running back to the left of Alfaro. Here's the snap. Alfaro looking to throw and finds an in-cutting route from the far sideline to the near hash. It's complete to number 12. And it'll go to number 22, Marcus Bryant Jr. Picks up the tackle, but not before a 12-yard gain. And Deming Has a 1st and 10 again, and it's at the Alamogordo 22-yard line. The second first down of the drive for the Wildcats. And the handoff, and again straight ahead, and a lot of room for number 22. As he'll pick up yardage across the 20. Moves along the far hash to the 16-yard line and picks up a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4 for Deming as they are trying to turn that Alamogordo turnover into some points. 2 receivers at the top and 1 to the bottom. And the fake of the handoff, Alfaro will keep it, goes straight ahead, and somehow I was watching a different player there for a second. I thought he had kind of gotten held up, but he has easily got the first down as he crosses the 10, got behind one of his offensive linemen and found a crease and gets to the 8-yard line. A gain of 8, and the Wildcats have another first down. Methodical drive here for Deming, and it's been pretty big chunks. 4, 8, 6, 5, 6, 12, 8. They've mixed in some passes, and they've thrown on first down a couple of times. We'll see if they think about it here again. Alfaro hands it off. 22's got it. He's going for the far corner of the end zone, and looks like he is in. He is. It's an 8-yard touchdown for the Wildcats. And Deming takes an early 6-0 lead. The clock stops with 5:49 to go here in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Wildcats will line up in a trick formation. The center by himself at the moment. The rest of the offensive line is shifted to the left. Now they'll move back and line up for a traditional extra point. Snap, and the kick is up. Tigers got some pressure, but not there in time. The extra point is good, and Deming turns the Alamogordo fumble into a turnover. 5:49 to go in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Deming 7, Alamogordo nothing. Will return to Tiger football. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talks, 1230, 101.9.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamogordo returns at the 25. Hergen Rader on the return again for the Tigers. He'll get the ball coming to the near side, and he's going to be tripped up as he tries to turn around the near corner, and does get positive yardage to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Dylan has been the ball carrier for the Tigers so far and has been doing a good job, the exception of the fumble, unfortunately, on the opening drive. Has been grabbing positive yardage for the Tigers. Going deep up the far sideline, and it is caught. Oh, no, going to come out late. Nathaniel Best was there as the wide receiver, and it was knocked loose by the Deming corner, number 12, I think it is over there. But number 12 for the Tigers, Best, had a chance for the catch. It was a good throw from Quinlan. Put it in a good spot, but unfortunately incomplete, and the Tigers will face a 3rd and 6. 2 wide receivers to the bottom, and got one player running in late here, and the Tigers are going to call a timeout. So a little bit of confusion there for Alamogordo, and a timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 5:10 remaining here in quarter number 1 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, and the Tigers are trailing 7-0 to the Deming Wildcats.
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
Six for Alamogordo, 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. They trail 7-0. Ball on their own 29-yard line. 2 receivers at the bottom and 1 to the top. Deming, 4 men at the line of scrimmage. As Quinlan awaits the snap out of the shotgun. And it's going to be a speed option to the left. Quinlan trying to get around is going to be brought down right about the line of scrimmage. And a different look there from the Tigers, but Deming had that defended well. His option to the left, there was somebody that would have been right there for the tackle on Hergenrader. And so Quinlan really had to keep it and try to turn upfield, and was Deming player, interior Deming lineman, made a nice play. So the Tigers go fumble and punt offensively. And it'll be Aiden Vasquez back to punt it away for the Tigers. And this one is pretty good, high and hanging and pushing the returner back. It bounces, and then he tried to grab it, and now we've got a scramble for the football. I don't know who's got it. We got an official right there, and I think Deming was able to. No, the Tigers got it. So the Tigers get a break, as the Deming returner probably should have let it go. It bounced behind him. And on the one hop, he tried to grab it, but when he did, it basically went right through his hands, and then it was a mad scramble for the football after that. And I have no idea who got underneath there and grabbed it. I see one Tiger player, number 60, Isaiah Venegas, coming back after that. I don't know if he was the one who got to it, but absolutely no idea who got that fumble. We'll try to let you all know before the end of this one. Got to go down to my sideline reporter, David Maldonado, who lets me know these things down there, the Alamogordo Tigers head athletic trainer. Nathaniel Best going to be in a quarterback to start this drive, and he will hand it off Hergenrader, who goes straight ahead and gets positive yardage. Tigers, by the way, recovered that fumble at the 18-yard line. You see Venegas now on 1 foot hopping off the field. Probably would have been better served just go down there and let the trainers come on to the athletic trainers come onto the field, but he is replaced by number 59, Jameis Alexander. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top for Alamogordo. Best in at quarterback, and he'll get behind his offensive line and go off to the right side. And didn't get a whole lot. About a 2-yard gain on first down for Hergenrader. Best is going to pick up, looks like 1. And so the Tigers will go 3rd and, looks like 3rd and 6. Now 3rd and 7. Looks like the down marker's a little bit past the 10. Ball between the hashes. Tigers going left to right. Best has it, moving off to his right. Fakes the option toss. And a late toss, gets it out to Hergenrader, and I think he's going to get the first down. What a play there by Nathaniel Best with a defender basically tackling him. He option tosses to the right and finds Hergenrader, and Dillon gets across the 10 to the 9. That's enough for an Alamogordo first down. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. First and goal for Alamogordo at the Deming 9. Ball's on the near hash. Running back to the left, moving to his left after the snap is Best. He'll go straight ahead, and he gets picked up and dropped by one of the Deming defenders as he got about to the 5-yard line. It's going to be enough for a gain of 3. And the Tigers will have second and goal from the 6. Clock continues to roll with 2:30 to go in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers try to take advantage of a Deming turnover and even up this game. Here's the snap, handoff, and quickly into the backfield is a Deming defender to bring down number 3, Bryson Bloom. And then we've got some pushing and shoving after the play. And a penalty flag, which will be our first of the game. The play resulted in a 1-yard loss. And now we have the officials talking things over. Is it the good old-fashioned offsetting? Each player gets a penalty? Or did someone do something more egregious than the other? No idea from up here. And we've got a personal foul on Deming, holding on Alamogordo, and they offset. Well, I think it was holding, not face mask, from what the PA guy said. But regardless, it should go back to, if it's offsetting penalties, are we doing second down? I think they need to move the ball back to where it was previously. It looks like it's behind where the line of scrimmage was last time, but I believe we're going second down here. So that's actually kind of a break for Alamogordo, that they kind of get a do-over on second down after being dropped for a loss. Two receivers at the bottom, one at the top. And man in motion from the near side of the far side. Here's the snap. Speed option to the right. Best keeps it, goes straight ahead. He's across the 5, pushing forward, trying to reach the goal line. He's going to be short of it. He gets down to the 2. It's a gain of 4. And so the Tigers just a little bit closer, and it'll be third and goal from about the 2-yard line. Right in between the hashes. Hergenrader's come back into the game at running back. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Deming trying to get subs in and out. And straight ahead to Best, and Best will push it in for the Tigers. A 2-yard touchdown for Nathaniel Best, and the Alamogordo Tigers have tied it up here with 1:11 remaining in the first quarter. Well, impressed from what I've seen from the Alamogordo offensive line. They've really created some space for the Tiger runners today. As Aiden Vasquez will try the extra point. Dylan Hergenrader is his holder. 7-6. Point after touchdown's up. And it is good. As we get get to test out the new lights. That's something I hadn't mentioned. They got the brand new lights that can kind of turn on and off, and it'll look better once we're completely under darkness. We're not quite there yet. All right, the Tigers have tied it up 7-7 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We will take a quick break in return for kickoff. The Tigers, with a little over a minute to go, will send it back to Deming.
Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamogordo Deming tied 7-7. with 1:11 remaining here in the first quarter. Kickoff to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, straight ahead to the 25, and brought down at the 30. The returner is number 2 for the Wildcats. I've got Isaac Martinez listed as that. I'm not really sure I trust this Deming roster at all, unfortunately. But each team with 1 turnover. Tigers on offense. Deming did theirs on special teams. And so we're kind of all square now. And this will be Deming's second offensive possession. We'll see if the Tiger defense can come up with a stop. Deming's defense has actually come up with a pair already. But the fumble gave Alamogordo great field position, and they were able to pay it off. Alfaro, the quarterback, 2 receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom. And the running back to the right. Tigers with 4 guys right at the line of scrimmage, another 5th one kind of crowding. Here's a handoff to 22, and he's going to bounce it to the outside. Nice open field tackle by number 14, Nathaniel Saraceres, who got him around the shoulders. If he doesn't, he probably turns the corner for the first down. Even with that, it's a 6-yard gain. And so it'll be 2nd and 6. Ball is on the far hash, and it is at the Deming 36-yard line. And nothing too fancy from Deming. The 2 passes have been a curl route by an outside wide receiver and an inside slant. Here's the snap. Alfaro is going to run a speed option to the near side, or just a sprint. And he is going to cross the 40-yard line and have the first down easily as he gets to the 44-yard line. He picks up a gain of 8, and Deming grabs another first down. 5 first downs in the game for the Wildcats. And they'll have the ball at the near hash now. Still on their own side of the field to 44. But the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of 1 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We're all tied 7-7 as the Alamogordo Tigers and the Deming Wildcats play to a draw after 1 frame. We'll return to Tiger Stadium on this Friday night football on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Big gain from Deming on first down on a jet sweep. They give it to number 3, who takes it from the Deming 44 all the way to the Alamogordo 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 17, and the biggest gain of the night for either side. And 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. We've switched directions. Deming's going left to right now. They're heading towards the south end zone. On an overcast night here in the Tularosa Basin, at least we don't have any sun that's hitting the stands, but we're not quite in darkness yet. One of these late summer games. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 at the top. Man in motion from the near side to the far side. Here's the handoff. 22 takes it straight up the middle, and he crosses the 35-yard line, is brought down shy of the 30. Again, if you're just joining us, unfortunately, don't have names corresponding to some numbers for Deming. And so if we just say a number, and unfortunately the Max Preps roster was not updated with some of these young men's names, so we apologize. But sometimes that's the way it goes. 7-yard gain on first down, and it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Wildcats. Second quarter just underway, 10:44 remaining. Clock moving after the first down run. Now, so far, the Tigers' defensive line hasn't been able to get in there and get some penetration and stop the run game up the middle or to the outside. Alfaro will hand it off again. 22's got it straight up the middle as he crosses the 30. Now we've got a big crunch of players pushing back and forth, and we've got one Tiger player with the football, but I'm guessing that was after forward progress was called. It's a gain of 5, and it's another Deming first down, 7th of this first half. And that was number 22 again. So first down and 10. Between the hashes, Deming lines up, and you see the same formation from both sides. 3 wide receivers, 2 to one side, 1 to the other. A lead back behind the offensive lineman to the left. And here's the handoff number 3 as he takes it out of the backfield. Takes it off the left tackle side. Gets outside the far hash into the numbers at about the 20. Falls forward to the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 9, just shy of a first down. And so it'll be 2nd and 1 from the Alamogordo 18, and this has been an impressive drive here from Deming. Right down the field they've gone. The Tigers a little worse for wear coming off the field. Hunter Trammell, one of those, number 65. Tigers running a 4-2-5, so it's 5 DBs, 2 linebackers, and 4 defensive linemen. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top. Here's the handoff and the run straight ahead. And again, lots of room, and an easy first down for number 22. Was untouched until he got about to the 10 with the line of scrimmage at the 18. It's a gain of 8. And another first down for the Wildcats. So they have 1st and goal. Ball will be at the Alamogordo 9-yard line. And credit to this big offensive line from Deming. Big Ezra Hensley on that right side, 6'3", 275. Here comes a fake of the handoff from Alfaro. He'll keep it. He'll try to get that front court to the end zone. He does. And it's a 9-yard touchdown for the Wildcats. And so Deming retakes the lead 13-7. And went down the field in about 5 minutes. Got the ball back with about a minute left in the first quarter and score with 8:16 remaining in the second quarter. Snap, and the Tigers again, pretty good rush back there, but not before the extra point goes through. And it's 14-7, Deming in front on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 8:16 remaining in quarter number 2. We will return right after this here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back to school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
Solid return for the Tigers by Aiden Vasquez. Again, got the ball and faked a couple of handoffs and eventually found its way. I don't know if Alfaro had it at first, to be honest, or if it found its way to him. But the Tigers returned it all the way out to the 40-yard line, so a solid return as they begin yet another drive here with 8:07 to go in the second quarter. Trailing 14-7 to Deming. It has been a quick-moving first half because of both teams running the football. And Quinlan back in at quarterback, and he'll dish it out to the near side to Best. Best is going to be driven out of bounds as Best will work it forward across the 45 on an inside screen. Picks up a gain of 7. Here's the snap and the handoff. The middle goes Hergenrader, and he's not going to get a whole lot. It is positive yardage, maybe a gain of 2. And so far, for Hergenrader, that's 34 yards rushing. Quinlan will hand it off to Hergenrader. Defender into the backfield. Hergenrader shook him off, and now he's going to break through to the 40, to the 35, to the 25, and he is brought down there. That is a heck of a play from Dylan Hergenrader. He was dead to rights in the backfield. He shook the defender about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and then he turned on the jet straight up the middle, and that'll be a gain of, let's see, 29 yards and a first down for the Tigers as Quinlan gets the snap and hands it off, going straight up the middle, not much there, and driven back, may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, was Bryson Bloom. I'll say no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. And I think they might have had Best in at quarterback there, as it's him and Quinlan that have been switching out. Looks like Deming may have jumped across defensively. Let's wait and see the official call. We haven't had many penalties in this game, which has been nice. Well, now we've got the official from the near sideline coming in, and they're going to call a false start. So Alamogordo picks up their first penalty of the game. And so the Tigers will be pushed back to 2nd and 15. Somebody up front flinch for Alamogordo. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Best takes the snap, and he's going to throw. And he is looking, and I think they were trying for a screen. I was going to say that's an incomplete pass. They were still playing as it had bounced off the turf, but everybody was acting as if somebody had caught that. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That play just did not look right from the start. Because I think they were trying for a screen play, and it just never really materialized. Or give credit to Deming because they were able to defend it well. Honestly, couldn't tell you who the intended wide receiver was on that. So Quinlan back in at quarterback here for the Tigers. And he will roll to his left looking to throw. And he will throw to the near sideline. That is caught. And it's going to be very close to a first down at the near sideline. A nice play by Marcus Bryant Jr. as he gets it down to the 12-yard line. Are they going to give him the first? It's right there. It'll be decision time, or I don't know. That to me is close enough for a measurement in my mind. Yeah, it looks like they're going to measure it, so that's a positive. But on 3rd and 15, that's a heck of a throw in a tight window to the near sideline. Well, I think they're trying to come out and measure it, and then you've got the Deming coaching staff and the athletic trainers walking in front of where they need to be. So let's see if we can see if the Tigers can pick up the first down. But a wonderful throw and a wonderful catch there from Marcus Bryant and Josiah Quinlan. It is short. So it's going to be very close. And we'll see what the Tigers, they're not going to go under center, I don't think. We haven't seen them go under center. but they've been able to pick up short yardage. I think you got to put Best in at quarterback here probably, and because you want to have at least not that Josiah can't run the football, but I think he provides a little bit more of the danger as a running quarterback. And it is Best that's in there with Hergenrader to his right. Tigers are going to spread it out with 4 wide receivers. So Deming will kind of dare them to throw the football here. I think they're going man-to-man on the outside, jam coverage, so they're not going to allow a quick screen pass or anything. And I think you try and just get behind your guys up front and see if you can pick up. It's less than a yard. Here's the snap, run to the left. Best able to turn the corner. He's got the 5. He's easily got the first down. Had one Deming defender that slashed in and went for the feet of Best, but he just sort of ran through it. And so the Tigers needed about maybe a quarter of a yard, and they end up picking up 8 yards for the first down. So first and goal for the Tigers. Best will stay in at quarterback, trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. Best will give it to Hergenrader to the left side, pushes forward. He's got the touchdown. Tigers answer right back in pretty quick fashion there. About 3 minutes worth of drive. Hergenrader with the key play on a third down, almost got tackled in the backfield and was able to sneak away from the defender and race forward for almost 30 yards. And the Tigers able to finish off the drive on the Hergenrader 3-yard touchdown run. 56 yards rushing on 11 carries for Dillon. Snap is good. Kick is up. That looks to be good as well. And Alamogordo has tied up this game on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 5:42 remaining here in the... looks like the student section enjoyed the lights going on and off here. It's going to be really fun against when we're underneath the full lights tonight, I think. Anyway, I'm enamored by the lights. What can I say? The Tigers are tied up with Deming on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, 14-14 in the second quarter. We'll return right after this.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers! Take advantage of OSU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OSU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All unsecured credit approval other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured for NCUA. Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Almost disaster on the kickoff for Deming. Their two returners ran into each other. The ball was fumbled forward from about the 5 to the 10, but the Deming returner was able to just fall on it before one of the Tiger return coverage men got there. And it'll be deep in their own territory here, back at about the 13-yard line, where the Wildcats will begin this drive with 5:37 to go in the second quarter. We are all tied at 14 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Alfaro in at quarterback takes the snap, and he will keep it himself, takes it to the left side, and got a real big head of steam, and he's going to have the first down as he crosses the 20 up to the 25 to the 26. That'll be a gain of 13. And you saw some of his raw speed there for a second as he started to really turn it on. It was lucky that one of the Tigers got a hand on him. And it'll be 1st and 10 on the Deming 26-yard line. Ball on the far hash. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Man in motion is the up back from left to right. Fake the handoff, and now Alfaro looking to go deep up the near sideline. And just jarring it loose, getting there right in time is Aiden Vasquez, wearing number 22. That looked very familiar to something we'd see Anthony Audette. They're talking it over on whether that was going to be a completed pass. I thought he never really had control, and Vasquez was really lucky that he got there when he did, because he really didn't know where the ball was, but he contacted the receiver right as the ball got to him. And so a little bit of fortune, but some good pursuit defense there as he had allowed the receiver to get behind him. Here's the handoff. And coming to the near side, here's number 3, and a nice tackle by number 11 of the Tigers, Efrain Hernandez. And that'll be a gain of, looks like 5 on the carry. And they'll give him 6, so it'll be 3rd and 4.
Ladies, help me out down there. Let's make some noise. Defense. 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 Defense.
Two receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom. Ball in the near hash. Tigers 4 down linemen. The 5th one crowding from the far side, and he will rush. Alfaro is going to bring it to the near side, opposite side of the blitz, and he is going to have the first down as he crosses the 40 to the 42. He read that nicely, faked the handoff to the running back, and took it to the opposite side. And he'll pick up a gain of 8 yards and a first down. So the Tigers still have yet to get this Deming offense off the field. They got the fumble on the punt return, but Deming's offense has been able to score each time they've had possession. Same formation, 3 wide receivers, and handed off to 22 straight the middle, and he puts his head down and again gets big yardage on first down as he'll end up being a gain of 8 on first down. Second and 2. Clock rolls here. 2:52 remaining. Ideally, if you're Deming, you're able to score here and not leave Alamogordo any time to do anything with it. But the Wildcats have all 3 timeouts, and they go to a 4 wide receiver look, so a little bit of a different formation. We'll see if they run out of it or pass. Alfaro is going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. Comes to the near side. Made a couple of players miss, and a couple of Tigers ran into each other right at the end of the play. It looks like everybody's okay, but gets to the 39. It's a gain of 11, and it'll be another first down. Well, Deming's kind of doing whatever they want in terms of running the football. They can go straight up the middle. They can get to the outside tackle. Alfaro going to roll to his left looking to throw. He's got a defender on him, and the throw is going to be short. Good pressure there from number 52, Kamarian Morale, who at least made Alfaro not comfortable as he threw that football. And looking around, I don't see any penalty flags. So it'll stop the clock on 2nd and 10. 2:10 remaining in the second quarter. It would be a huge thing for the Tigers to get a stop here, because Deming will get the ball to begin the second half. And if they can keep them off the scoreboard, it at least kind of keeps it on terms with these 2 teams trading scores. But if Deming gets one before the half, then they'll get the ball back and have a chance to take a 2-score lead. 2 receivers at the top, 2 to the bottom, and the running back to the left of Alfaro. And Alfaro going to take it straight up the middle, and he is able to get across the 30 and continues to stumble forward. And it's just big gashes here that Deming's able to get through this Tiger defense. As he gets all the way down to the 24-yard line, it's a gain of 15. And yet another first down for the Wildcats. For my count, Deming up to 11 first downs in this game. They'll run the clock, and they'll snap it from the near hash. 22 gets the football on the inside handoff, and he is still firing forward inside the 10-yard line. And a lot of times these guys aren't getting touched until they are 5 yards down the field, and he's got another first down all the way down to the 9. That's a gain of 13. Clock rolling with 1:34 remaining. Can the Tigers stiffen up here and make a stop? At least hold them to 3. Alfaro will keep the football, fake the handoff, and he's running to the near side, and he's got the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Wildcats. As Alfaro goes from 10 yards out and scores his second rushing touchdown of the night. And just not much to that drive. When you can just hand off the football and take it for chunks of 10, 15, 11, 13, 8, you know, that's tough to stop. And they started inside their own 15-yard line and went the length of the field in about 4 minutes. And they threw 2 passes, but they were both incomplete. Snap down. Kick is up. It looks to be good, and it is. So with 1:13 remaining in the first half, on the Ripsa Motor scoreboard, it's Alamogordo trailing Deming 21-14. And we'll turn right after this here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO.
Welcome back. You're listening to Tiger Football and Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, 21-14 Deming with 1:13 to go in the second quarter as the Wildcats will kick it off. And they, pooch kick. That was, they got a penalty flag that comes in late as well. Kind of a surprising decision there because it's going to give Alamogordo excellent field position here on a short clock. I think you got to kick that one deep. Wait to see what the penalty is. Personal foul. And I guess they're going to call a helmet-to-helmet hit on Deming. And that's going to be another 15 yards. So this is about as good as you could have helped if you're a Tiger fan, as the Tigers going to have it deep in Deming territory. 2 timeouts. That was an interesting decision. I mean, I think I understand what they were trying to do is maybe get the ball right back and score. But I think you make Alamogordo try to go the length of the field there. Now they have it at the Deming 31-yard line. Trips to the top, one to the bottom. Quinlan in at quarterback, running back to his right. And now a discussion of where the penalty yardage should have been at. Yeah, I think they have this in the wrong spot because that would have meant that the penalty was marked off from the 46. I think it should be 5 yards, at least 5 yards back from where it is at the moment. But I believe they've got the wrong spot. We'll see if they put it in a different position here. But they It looked like the Tiger returner was down at the 46. So I think it would be from the end of the play there. Okay, looks like they've got it right. So it's about the 35-yard line. That's the correct spot. Well, there's still a little bit of a discussion going on with the officials, but see if they've got it squared away. They do. And now we're ready to go. The Tigers with 1:12 remaining. We've got 2 timeouts and 35 yards to try to get this thing back even before the end of the half. Quinlan takes the snap, straight back throw, and he'll go deep up the far sideline into double coverage. It is intercepted. Had 2 defenders bracketing number 10, Tristan Bowman, and the Tigers' drive is over right away. I don't know if maybe somebody ran an incorrect route, or it was interesting, the Tiger coaching staff wasn't, didn't look like they were straight to Quinlan. Looked like they were going to some other players. So that's one of those that's always hard to tell when an interception like that happens. Is that on the quarterback, or was there something else that was supposed to happen? Yeah, it's so hard to know from up here. So. And like Deming is going to take a knee and let this half run out. Well, the Tigers got a gift, and unfortunately gave the gift right back, because after the excellent field position that Deming bestowed on them, very first pass ended up being an interception, and it will end up being a Deming lead going to the break. And a very expedient first half, about an hour worth of time. And the Tiger defense is going to have a little gut check in the locker room here to see if they can come up with some stops in the second half. They will need it. And we're going to the locker room. So that is going to be half. We've still got about 25 seconds left on the clock, but both teams are heading off the field. So not a bad first half for the Tigers, but defensively just not able to get any stops. Offensively, they moved the ball pretty well. Got a break on a Deming fumble. Deming got a break on an Alamogordo turnover. So everything ended up kind of even, except for the Tigers find themselves behind on the scoreboard. 21-14 as we go to the break on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Coming up next, it's the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230-1019. Tigers 14, Wildcats 21 after one half of play here at Tiger Stadium.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Welcome to the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. It is Alamogordo trailing Deming 21-14, and it has been all about running the football. This game, a couple of turnovers, one on each side. Tigers had a first drive fumble that led to a Deming touchdown. Number 22 for Deming, which unfortunately we don't have his name scored on that. Tigers got stopped on their ensuing drive, but on the punt, a fumble by number 2 for Deming. And Alamogordo recovered, and that would eventually lead to a 2-yard touchdown run from Nathaniel Best, and the Tigers tied it up at 7. The Wildcats would get the ball back and move their way right down the field and end up in a 9-yard touchdown run from Ryan Alfaro. The Tigers would do the same and go length of the field and answer back, and a big 29-yard run from Dylan Hergenrader was the key play. He would eventually finish off the drive on a 3-yard touchdown run and would tie up the game at 14. That was with about 5 minutes left. Deming would start their next drive inside their own 15-yard line, but would go the length of the field in less than 4 minutes. A little over 4 minutes, I guess I should say. And it was another Ryan Alfaro touchdown run. That was from 10 yards out, and the Wildcats took a 21-14 lead. And just the way that the clock worked out, both teams ended up, I believe, with equal possessions there, but the Tigers are going to end up on the short end, at least going into the second half, because Deming will have the football with a 1-score lead and can push that to a 2-score lead unless the Tigers can get some stops, and they haven't had it yet. They either need to find a way to force a turnover or see if they can stop this rushing attack for Deming. I don't know if maybe it needs to be a little bit different look at the scheme, but they've really been running it in lots of different places. It's not just been we're running straight up the middle at you. They've been bouncing it to the outside. They've been running jet sweeps. I'm not really sure it's one of those things that they can really, change up what they're doing defensively that would solve the issue. It's, really going to come down to whether, the players can get in there and make some stops and, fill the holes where they need to. Deming's got a great offensive line, and their rushing attack is very challenging to stop for sure. So we'll see what the Tigers can do in half number 2. But offense has moved the ball pretty well. Had kind of a rough start, but have looked better since. Didn't get what they really needed to out of that last drive with the ball on the Deming 35, and they throw an interception right away. That's probably one that they'll look at if they don't come out of here with a victory. Is certainly the fumble to begin the game, but also that interception right at the end of the half. If they can score and we're all tied at 21. We're all square going to the second half, and who knows what happens. But it's all going to come down to whether the defense can start racking up some stops here through the second half of play. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. The Alamogordo Tiger Band is on the field performing as we speak. And we've got about 10 minutes left to go until the second half begins. We'll let you know what's going on with the rest of Tiger sports throughout the weekend and all of our area teams. As we've got a lot of things going on tonight and on Saturday. So we'll get you all up to speed on that after we take another commercial break here at halftime. It is Deming leading Alamogordo 21-14. You're listening to Tiger Football on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back to school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 55442-6745. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Halftime here at Tiger Stadium. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show with Deming leading Alamogordo 21-14 is the score. We'll get some stats for you towards the end of halftime. I was going to try to add things up while we were on the air. I can't talk and do math at the same time. It is difficult enough for me to try to do math without adding in extra activities. Not the easiest thing. Hey, some of the other things that are going on tonight, we've got Cloudcroft football over in Roswell taking on Gateway Christian. That one kicked off at 7 o'clock. See if I can find an update score-wise for you on that one. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast that Tularosa Volleyball opened up their season with a victory. They went out to the Eunice tournament and defeated Loving in their first game of the season. And so the Lady Cats will play either Mescalero Apache or the Mescalero Apache Lady Chiefs. That match will be at 10:30 tomorrow morning. Eunice and Mescalero may be finished by now with their match. And so we'll see if we can get a score for you guys before we go off the air this evening. I believe that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, Alamogordo Boys Soccer is at home, 9 a.m. start time against Chaparral over at the Reiner Steinhoff Soccerplex. The Alamogordo girls soccer team to Los, as they will face off against Valencia at 11:30 tomorrow morning. Alamogordo, Mescalero Apache, Cloudcroft Cross Country, all up in the Capitan area. It's technically the Fort Stanton meet, or the Capitan meet, whichever way you want to look at that. And Alamogordo Volleyball begins their season out in Lovington tomorrow. 2 p.m. start time for varsity for that one. And I think that's it. Oh, Mescalero Apache football begins their season tomorrow against Alamo Navajo, as that one will be a 3 o'clock start time. All right, some scores that are up on Max Preps. In six-man, Roy Mosquito put up 70 on Hondo Valley, 70-0. Haxton, which I believe is in Texas, is leading Melrose 36-24. I believe that's eight-man. Valencia's up on Kirtland Central 20-7 in the first half. Goddard leading Portales 3-0 in the first half. Looks like Gateway Christian's up 44-0 on Cloudcroft. That is listed as the first quarter. I don't know. Socorro's beating Robertson, other way around. Robertson's beating Socorro 21-6. La Cueva's up on Volcano Vista 14-0. That one's at half, so pretty low scoring. Lovington beating Hobbs 17-2. Oh, I got that one wrong on the picks this morning. Cruces all over Mayfield 21-0 in the first half. Legacy Academy beating Laguna Acoma 34-0. That's in 2A. Artesia up on Carlsbad 30-0. Centennial and Cleveland all tied at 14 at the half. Good one there. Gadsden up on Chaparral 13-0 at half. In the first half, Grant's leading Mira 20-6. Bloomfield 6-0 up on Belen in the first half. And it's West Las Vegas leading Hatch Valley 7-6. Eunice beating Ruidoso 28-6 in the second quarter. Santa Fe leading Capital 7-0. That's at halftime. Roswell and Los Lunas are tied at 7 in the first quarter. And Milwaukee Valley and Crown Point, Milwaukee Valley up 40-0. So we'll try to get some finals before we get out of here tonight. We are at halftime. Deming has made their way out from the locker room. The Tigers not quite yet. Still about 2.5 minutes left on the clock for halftime. And I think we get a 3-minute warm-up as well. This has been the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. The Alamogordo Tigers trailing the Deming Wildcats 21-14. And we will return to Tiger Stadium after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. And both teams have returned to the field and going through their last warm-ups for the second half. Stats in the first half, the Tigers were led in rushing by Dylan Hergenrader, 56 yards rushing and a touchdown. Nathaniel Bass, 17 yards rushing and a touchdown as well for the Tigers. And Josiah Quinlan threw for 22 yards in that first half and had an interception. He came away with 2 completions and, let's see, 2... Trying to put all this together here. Actually, it's 3 completions. I take that back. 7, 15, so 29 yards, actually. Always good when you can't read your own handwriting, right? For Deming, man, their rushing has been impressive. 86 yards rushing on 9 carries for Ryan Alfaro, number 22. Has 10 carries for 72 yards. He has 1 touchdown. Alfaro has 2. Alfaro has thrown for 17 yards. He's 2 of 5 passing. Deming racked up 11 first downs in that first half. The Tigers had 7. And so, now it's up to the Tiger defense. They really need to stop here to start the half. It's not end all. I mean, if Deming's able to go down the field and score, it's not the end of the world. But to show that they can make a stop and slow down this rushing attack for Deming, maybe just psyche for them, it will help them out a little bit, but we just haven't seen that quite yet, which, unfortunately, this was kind of the story for the Tiger defense last year, was couldn't get off the field, and, the offense could put up some points and pick up some yards, and they moved the football against a lot of good teams, but, they were hoping that the defense was going to be able to supplement the offense a little bit better this year, and at least in the first half, hasn't happened. But that's why there's another 24 minutes to play here. We'll see what we get. It is 21-14, Deming leading on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And so Aiden Vasquez will kick things off for the Tigers. And like we got the clock set, the officials ready to go. And we're ready to get half number 2 underway. And the Tigers will kick it directionally. And it is grabbed at about the 5 to the 10 to the 15. And good downfield from Alamogordo. That was one thing the Tigers did not do well last year, was cover kickoffs. And so far in this game, they have looked very strong. So special teams has certainly done their job today. They picked up a fumble recovery and have covered kickoffs quite nicely. And so it'll be Deming taking the ball at their own 19-yard line. Tigers running their 4-2-5. And Deming, I'm sure, will come out in their 3-wide receiver look. Yeah, they're going to mix it up. Trips to the bottom, one at the top. Spread the Tigers' defense out a little bit more. Tigers are a little overloaded on the near side. They're bringing some defenders that direction. And here comes the handoff, and again, straight ahead and solid yardage for the Wildcats. Gain of about 5. As looks like number 22 again gets the carry. And it'll be a 2nd down and 5 for Deming. It'll be the Wildcats left to right here in the second half. As I said, nothing really fancy with these runs. They're just getting behind the big fellas up front, and definitely have to give a lot of credit to this Deming offensive line. They have paved the way quite nicely. Here's a throw right down the middle, and it is caught. Number 3 with the catch to 40, still pushing forward, and then finally brought down as he gets to the 44-yard line, but a play action, and then just straight up the middle. And Deming mixing up their rush attack with some passes here now, as it'll be a 21-yard gain. And it'll be trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. So Deming switching things up a little bit offensively here. Alfaro takes the snap and the handoff straight up the middle for 22, and not quite as much room to work with there. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 3. That's honestly, one of the better plays for the Tigers offense so far, and it'll be a 2nd down and 7. Ball is at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line on the Deming side of the field. Third quarter of play, 10:15 to go in this third quarter. Deming trying to move it to a 2-score lead. It's been back and forth this entire game. Tigers have never had the lead. Deming's had it a few times, and they have it right now. Alfaro running to the right, and he is across the 50 to the 45, and will backpedal and brought down across the 45 to the 43. And that will be enough for another Deming first down as he picks up 9. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Alamogordo 43-yard line. Tigers just aren't able to seal the outsides or get some of those DBs to the corner. And so, I mean, in the box, you've got 6 usually for the Tigers. Fake the handoff, and Alfaro looking to throw. Down the middle of the field again, and he is going to complete it with the man draped all over him. Number 3 makes a fine grab. That was pretty good defense there from Alamogordo, but a really nice pass and a really nice catch. It's a 42-yard gain right to about the goal line, just short of it. And we're starting to see the throwing prowess of Ryan Alfaro on a couple of nice dishes here. And they're going to line up under center and just try to push it forward. And they will easily score the touchdown as Alfaro gets in from 1 yard out. And Deming has that 2-score lead that they were hoping to register here to begin the second half. 90 yards rushing and now 3 touchdowns rushing for Alfaro as the clock stops with 8:57 remaining in the third quarter. Deming 27, Alamogordo 14. Deming running on some players a little bit late. All right, looks like we're ready to go. I think that was the long snapper that was running late, or maybe the guy right next to him. I don't know. Alfaro, snap was a little bit low, but looks like they're going to be able to get the kickoff in time. They do. And Deming pushes out to a 2-score lead. First time somebody's had a 2-score lead in this game, and it is the Wildcats. They're in front 28-14 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. You're listening to Tiger Football on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Dylan Hergenrader gets the return for the Tigers. Now Alamogordo will get it to the 27-yard line. And trying all the trickeration. They fool me, but they don't necessarily fool the defenders for the Wildcats. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tigers on the far hash. At the 27-yard line, Alamogordo going right to left. And I think it's best in their quarterback. They'll go straight ahead with Hergenrader. And we'll pick up a couple yards. Gets to the 30. Gain of 3 for Dillon. 12th carry of the night for him, and he's now got 59 yards rushing. Tigers right back to it. Trips to the bottom, one to the top. And quick pass to the near side, and it's going to be a little bit low, and unable to make the grab is Alamogordo. And so the Tigers will face a 3rd down and 7. And they're going to stick with Best in at quarterback. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. And a running back to the left. Don't necessarily have to throw the football here. Well, they're going to fake the inside handoff. Best going to keep it and go straight ahead. And he's going to be really close to the 1st down. And they are going to get it. Boy, that was well done on the read option there from Best. That's one of those that if you don't get the yardage and you run that inside handoff on 3rd and 7, get those grumblings going on. People wanting you to throw the football, but that worked out perfectly. The Tigers right back to the line of scrimmage on a 1st and 10 now. Give to Hergenrader. Takes it off right guard, right tackle on the far hash, and maybe picks up a yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Now, no need to panic or anything if you're Alamogordo. Just, play your game at this point. I mean, I was kind of thinking during the break, if the Tigers score here, do you contemplate thinking onside kick on the kickoff? I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thought, and Deming's going to jump off sides here as 87 on the near side came across. At least I think. Yep, it is a 5. Almost no penalties in this game, by the way. I think that's the first one on Deming that's been accepted. The Tigers have only had 1 that's been accepted in this game. And so back to that 4 wide receiver look. Just kind of an old-fashioned spread option. As Best fakes the speed option, he keeps it, and he's going to go straight up the middle and gets to about the 40-yard line. Actually, the umpire went down on that as well, but looks like he's okay. But the Tigers, big yardage on 1st down. On their own side of the field, the 44, they get to the 40 of Deming, and that's a 16-yard gain as the Tigers move the chains. Best takes the snap, quick throw, and that one's behind the intended receiver, Michael Gonzalez. And we'll go out of bounds, actually. But that was a forward pass. And so the Tigers will face the 2nd down and 10. Best will take the snap from his own 45. Line of scrimmage is the 40. And here's the handoff. A little hesitation and then a push forward from the Tiger runner. Hergenrader again with the carry as he will get 1. Oh, he ended up around the 35, but I guess he must have been down previous. And it'll be 3rd and 9. 2 receivers at the bottom, 2 to the top. 3rd and long here for the Tigers. Speed option to the left, late toss, and then a big hit in the backfield. And as Deming had that well-read and well-defended, the late toss went to Bryson Bloom, but they had both Bloom and Best covered really well. And the Tigers, now they've got to go for it here. Are they going to punt it? Well, on 4th and 12, they will punt the football. Unfortunately, you're kind of in a spot now where you may have seen enough from your defense in this game that you have to start thinking about being really aggressive offensively and maybe going for it even on a 4th and long. But I understand not going for it here because of it's 4th and 12. And here's a high and hanging punt. And it is caught inside the 10 And good coverage down the field by the Tigers. Really good punt there from Vasquez again. As it'll be back to the 15-yard line. But now it's up to the Tiger defense. They absolutely have to either have a turnover or stop. And Deming's offense has looked unstoppable in this game. And they've started to mix in some new folds with it as well. The Tigers, and they haven't really tried to overload the line or anything to, leave their DBs out on the island. But even with that, the Wildcats have been starting to throw the football and have some success with that as well. So it's two wide receivers at the top, one at the bottom, lead back to the left. And here comes the handoff, and straight up the middle, it's number 3. And he's going to break a couple of tackles. Tiger's still fighting with him, but looks like he's going to have a first down. And he gets to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And, yes, the cramps are beginning. As one of the Deming players, not to laugh because it's very painful, but just something you expect in the first game, and certainly a warm evening as they are working on one of the Deming players right at the numbers in the 20 on the near side. And so we'll take a break. 5:03 remaining in this third quarter. Deming leads 28-14. They have a football on a 1st and 10. And we will return to Tiger Stadium right after this on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back to school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa. Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Deming player's still down, so I'm not sure if it's cracked or not. Looks like maybe he's ready to get up. Man, usually they are it looks like he's up now. 22, able to walk off on his own power. 14 Deming. If they go up by 3 points, scores here. I'm not sure the Tigers will have time to come back. Deming goes down the field and another 4 or 5 minute drive, and it puts us into the fourth quarter. The Tigers really looking for change of fortunes defensively. Alfaro takes the snap and hand it off to keeping himself straight in the middle, and he got a hole that he just kind of touched. Once he got to the level, he really turned on the Jets, got across from 35 to the 40, gain of 15, and it's another first down. Over 100 yards rushing now for Alfaro. He's at 105. It'll be first and 10 from the Deming 40 now. On the Richmond Motor scoreboard, 4:35 to go in the third quarter. And the Wildcats in front of the Tigers, 28-14. The battle of the line of scrimmage has been one that is won by Deming. Not really getting any type of push in the backfield. The stalemate from Deming down. And it goes to the far side of the other side. Gets line. Quick on screen. Running straight ahead is number 12 for the Wildcats. He's just shy of the first down to 49. Completion, gain of 9. There for the Tigers. Alfaro. Step inside of the field, second and 1. Out of the reach of Isaac Martinez. Easy there for Deming to try and throw one down the field on 2nd and 1. Go back to the ground here, and they really go to the air again. Deming calls the time. Deming calls the timeout on a 3rd and 1 with 3:54 to go. Point here. The Wildcats add on the second score. It's hard to imagine a way back in this game for the Alamogordo Tigers. That's why I kind of said after Alamogordo did scored on that last drive, you start thinking about onside kick. But outside of fourth to be really long, I think the Tigers have got to go for it each time if they're going to have an opportunity. Have not been able to make the stops defensively, and even offensively just haven't been nearly as proficient as Deming. This is a running attack. Deming is going to cause a lot of problems, a lot of very big up front, still guys. I wish I could give you names for number 22 and number 3. They both play well. And personally, Alfaro is exceptional player. 2 wide receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. They've got a lead back to the near side. Ball over to your pack. Build off. Ball start on Deming. That's one of those if you're a coach. Coming out of the timeout, I think it was the wide receiver on the near side that they have pulling. On the side, a couple of defensive linemen on the near side that were shuffling their feet right at the ball. If they didn't go across, they could one of the Deming players. Penalty for the team. It's a huge moment here, 3rd and 6. The Tigers need to stop. Receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Then go to the air. Flag with this. Game clock, yes, it did. Back-to-back ball penalties here today. They did not get the snap off in time. So delay of game on Deming. Too much time to snap the ball. Now it's really turning into the Tigers are going to get a stop tonight. It has to be right here. I know we've got 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, but I get off the field here. Even in the end zone, then start thinking about outside top one to bottom. They're after him, and they've got him! So the Tigers had 2 or 3 guys in the backfield. Virgin Raider was back there. It looked like number 4. So who else it was? The Tigers defense going to get off the field. Yeah, number 4, Sarah get back there. Looks like 2 or 3 Tigers split the back. So Alamogordo gets the stop they needed. The 8 boxes to return. Get punts to return. Those guys have a little bit of everything inside. There's the punch and line drive. Boxes going to let that go. Good call. It's now going to take an Alamogordo roll and pass inside the 30 and then spun backwards. The Tigers will get it to their own 32. Well, we've got a little bit of a ball game now here. It's Tigers forced to punt. Their first offensive drive of the second half. Deming moves the ball to about midfield. They went for a long ball, had a complete back penalties. They ball started and then a delay of game. Could be a turning point if Alamogordo can go down the field. Punch one in. Stop at the bottom. Going to take the throw to the outside, now rolling out to his right. Going to throw it away. Complete pass. The Wildcats had read the screen. The line of scrimmage up on the far side as well. Read it. Did not try to force the pass. Far side, and we're going to see passing appearance, and yes, the flag is there. Michael Gonzalez was going up for the pass for 11 for the Wildcats. Really gives him any room to do so. So it'll be a 50-50 penalty down for Alamogordo. A little bit here from him. 7-yard mark. 2:49 to go third quarter. Deming 28, Alamogordo 14. 21-14 at half. Wildcats have one score. Hand off Virgin Raider. He goes straight up the middle. Positive yardage to Tigers. He crosses the 50. Goes to the 45-yard line. Go to 46, so it'll be gain of 7. Off again. Raider. Back to backfield, still fights forward. Could have been touched in the scrimmage, but he kept working there. Gives the Tigers. 3rd and 1. Wanted to snap quickly and gives it, goes to Quinlan, or goes to Urban Raider. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're off with 1. No doubt Alamogordo will go for it here. Looks like Alamogordo can use their first time out. 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. team has now used one timeout. Alamogordo will talk it over. On the Richmond Motor scoreboard, 28-14. Deming leads the Tigers. We'll be right back.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions.
For the yardage, got just what he needed. And Alamogordo has a first and 10 at 42. Ball near hash. Neston at quarterback now. He will hand it off. Hergen Raiders able to avoid a couple of defenders, and then he lost the football. And I think Deming's got it. Second time that Deming has ripped it loose from Hergen Raider. So after Alamogordo comes up with a big stop defensively on a sack, the Tigers turn it over for the third time tonight. 2 fumbles and an interception. First and 10 Deming at their own 38-yard line. Tigers unfortunately unable to that big score they needed in the third quarter. Offense. One drive has been hard to handle. Deming Tigers out a little bit. Handoff goes to number 3. And ends up tripping himself in the backfield, losing 2 yards. Turnovers serves the Tigers. Going to be one of the key points we'll look at this game, I think, defensively. This one's not over. Tigers, 2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They can stop here defensively. Made it a little bit more difficult for themselves, but by no means is this one out of reach. Take the snap. Run out to the left side. Tigers doing well, and Alfaro cuts it up and looked like he's going to be shoved out of bounds, but instead across the 40 and picks up positive yard and stays inbound and gets to the 43 at the gain of 5. And that will be the end of 3. Tigers trailing the Deming Wildcats 28-14 on the Richmond Motor scoreboard. And we will return here for the fourth quarter of play after this.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tigers! See you at the game!
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
So third and about 6 for Deming. They're on 43. Here's the snap, runs straight ahead. And big number 22, not going to quite enough for a first down, I think. On the near side, they're going to mark him at the 47. And so it'll be fourth down at about 1. A big moment here. As the Tigers get Deming off the field on a fourth and short. Get a few more guys here right up here. Yeah, they're just going to do the push. Brotherly shove. I don't know what you call it in Deming, but they're going to get it. We're seeing it move all the way down here to high school football now. It didn't see a whole lot last year, but it's a 2-yard game. Quarter, Deming 28, Alamogordo 14. The stories this one have been turnovers and Deming's offense. More turnovers and put up 20 points and move the ball really well all night long. Meanwhile, takes the snap, handed off to number 3 and quickly into the backfield. And see who the first man through there, I think. Dave Vasquez, but no, that is Mario Morale. Tigers having more success defensively as this second half has gone along, which I think is something, if Alamogordo doesn't find a way to win this game, I think that's encouraging. It has been much better getting into the backfield a bit more. It hasn't just been Deming in big chunks as it was through the first 2.5 quarters. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Here's the snap, and Alfaro will keep it as he fakes the handoff. And Alfaro will fight forward across the 45, down to the 44-yard line at the gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Coming up for the Wildcats. So they come back to about the 45, so it'll be 3rd and 5. On the Alamogordo side of the field, you got to think if they get any positive yardage here, they're going to go for it on 4th down. The clock continues to roll with 9.5 minutes to go in the game now. 2 receivers at the top and 1 at the bottom. Ball is closer to the far hash, right about on the nose of the Tiger logo going towards the north end zone. Here's the handoff. 22's got it. He's got the first down easily, and he's into the open field to the 30, and the Tigers eventually bring him down as he crosses the 25-yard line. He gets all the way to the 23. 22-yard gain. So it'll be a first down and 10, ball up to 23. On the far hash for the Wildcats. As a score here very likely puts this one out of reach. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Handoff, no, fake of the handoff and twirling out and going towards the end zone. And there's an interception for the Tigers. Oh, what a mistake from Deming. Well, they haven't called it yet. I thought the Tiger defender grabbed the ball and certainly, okay, it is Tiger football. I was going to say, I thought for sure that the Tiger player had the ball first. And that is Marcus Bryant Jr., I believe, that came away with the interception for the Tigers. And Alamogordo's got life now here. That was a surprising decision from Deming. The way they've been running the football in this game, just hand it off and run some clock and score. I'm not really sure why you're throwing the football. But the Tigers will take it. And now the question is, can Alamogordo get it's got to be a somewhat quick score. Quinlan looking to throw, going to go deep up the near sideline, and jumping over the defender and making the grab. That is a heck of a catch by Michael Gonzalez, who's a little worse for wear from that, but the defender had the inside position on the play, and Gonzalez jumped up in the air and was able to snatch it out, basically out of his hands, And it's going to be a 32-yard completion. Tigers are quickly to the line of scrimmage. And the handoff will go to number 3, Bloom. So the Tigers with a second down and 10, second down and 9. This will be from the Deming 48-yard line. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Quinlan again will throw. And now he's going to run with it. And he will go straight ahead and pick up solid yardage near the 40-yard line for Josiah Quinlan. He gets to the 41. It's a gain of 8. Second time he's run the football in this game. 3rd and 2 is one Deming player getting off the field late, but now they're in time. Bloom's got it, working straight ahead. Looks like he's got enough for first down yardage right about at the line. Clock at 7.5 minutes to go in the game. And it is a first down for Alamogordo. So 1st and 10. Well, first things first here for the Tigers. They've got to get in the end zone. And then it'll be, they can do special teams wise. And here's the handoff. Bloom will get it as he goes straight ahead. And a gain of about 2. And certainly Hergenrader, I think, is the runner that is more dangerous, but a couple fumbles in this game, and the Tigers have not using at least him on this drive at the moment. Quinlan going to run with it, and Quinlan is going to work his way out of bounds. Not going to be quite enough for a first down, but he makes it 3rd and much more manageable as he gets to the 30. And we've got an official timeout. And one of the Deming players near the Alamogordo sideline is a little worse for wear after that last play. And David Maldonado is walking him towards the far sideline. And I think maybe possibly a head injury, wanting to make sure they check him out for that. There's 7 on the run for Quinlan. Makes it 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers in the Deming 30. 2 receivers at the bottom and 1 at the top. One player on late at Vasquez will come into the 4th line receiver. That comes in at quarterback. He will take the handoff, keep himself right up the middle. Hergenrader back in the game for the Tigers. First down from Bass. His team takes it to the 25. And it's a gain of 6. First and 10. One stop, 6:19 to go. 25-yard touchdown. Number 9. Alamogordo, who comes up with a touchdown reception. Yards out. A one-score game. 6:09 remaining. Tigers running one on late here for the extra point try. Hergenrader holds, snap down, kick is up. It's through the uprights. It's 28-21. Gotta say, I saw some Tiger fans heading towards the exit after that last fumble. We're going to regret it if the Tigers are able to fight their way back and win a football game. Now decision time for Alamogordo on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Deming 28, Alamogordo 21. The Tigers have some life. I just don't know if you can kick it back off pending with 6 minutes. The Deming is able to run the football like they have the majority of the game, I mean, they can end the game. So I think you at least got to think about, and Deming is certainly believing the Tigers, or if not an onside kick, you try to pooch it into an open area and see if Deming is going to make a mistake. Boy, I got to think you got to try onside kick here. But we'll see. Vasquez, the way he's lining up, we'll see what he decides to do. Deming really doesn't have a bunch of guys up at the 50-yard line. They've only got 5 there. Yeah, they will try an onside kick to the far side. It's going to go out of bounds, though. I like the call there. That was the right call from the Tigers. You got to try that. And Deming did well to nobody try to touch that. That was a pretty good effort from Vasquez. So Wildcats get the ball on the Tiger side of the field, but we still have 2 timeouts. If you come up with a defensive stop, I don't think it makes that big of a difference that it's at the 50 than at the 25. That dude was straight out of bounds at 49. Don't they call a penalty for that, too? Unless one of the Deming players touched it. Maybe they did. Snap and the handoff. 22 gets it. Goes off right side. Not a bunch there. That's a better first down effort than the Tigers. I don't want to say it's a good one because he still picked up 5. But it's certainly some of the 8, 9, 10, 11-yard gashes. Ball's on the Alamogordo 47 now. 2nd and 6, so just a gain of 4. Clock moves with 5:33 remaining in the game. 28-21. And fake the handoff. Alfaro keeps it, goes right side. He's got the first down. He's still running, and he crosses the 35 down to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Deming. That gets to the 31-yard line, 32. And that's going to be a gain of 15. One receiver to the bottom, 2 to the top. Lead back off to the right. Here's the snap. Alfaro will give the 22. Behind his big fellas and go straight up the middle. And he's going to pick up 5. And absolutely no rush here for Deming. I'm sure they don't even care if they score on this one. They would much rather run that clock out. Two receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Running back off to the left, and here's the snap. 22 gets it, and he is across the 15 all the way down to the 10. This Deming rushing attack moving right down the field. Yeah, I'll still say the onside kick was the absolute right decision there for the Tigers. As we've seen what this Deming rushing attack has done on this short field drive. If they had the full length of the field, they're able to run off this clock pretty easily, as a matter of fact. Deming letting that play clock run all the way down. And Alfaro will keep it, get behind number 22, and try to get his way to the end zone. Did he get there? No. They'll say he's out of bounds at about the 1. Stops the clock with 3:19 remaining. Well, not over here if Deming gets what Deming will probably get in. I think if the Tigers let them score. Don't fight it too much. You need to get the ball back and then need a quick score and then try to make that onside kick work. Again, here comes the brotherly shove, whatever you want to call it. Or the Wildcat. Yeah, I can't think of it. Definitely not my forte. Touchdown. Alfaro gets the score from 1 yard out. Here's his fourth touchdown game. All rushing. A little low. Tigers get back there. The kick is up. It looks like he got through. It did. And so 35-21, 3:14 remaining in the game. Well, the Tigers will need two quick scores here. And, well, they were able to get that first score pretty quickly. And they make something happen. Try to pull off something crazy here at the end of this game. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll return on the Richmond Motor scoreboard. Wildcats 35, Tigers 21.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Almost fourth and top, 12:30, 1:09. Quinlan back to throw, and instead is going to run with it, and he is going to pick up solid yardage, fight for some more, gets out near the 50-yard line. Tigers started their own 30 on that drive on a kick that went out of bounds. And so the Tigers get the first down and will have to move quickly here. First and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 35-21 Deming. As we cross under 3 minutes to go. Here's a quick throw, and it is complete on the quick screen to the outside, and the Tigers into Deming territory very fast. And that'll be number 10, Tristan Bowman, as another completion. That was Quinlan again, and he pushes it for about 20 yards, does Bowman. And here is a throw to the outside, and they're able to get out. Looks like the ball's going to be incomplete anyway, so incomplete pass right in the hands of the Tiger receiver, Best, but wasn't able to corral it. Oh, no, they called that complete. I thought he said incomplete. I guess that was stopping the clock was the hand movement. My bad. That's going to be enough for a first down, so that's another quick 10-yard gain, and they stop the clock. Got a penalty flag from the back judge. There's too many men out there. Legal substitution. Back going to be on? Deming. Deming gets called for a legal substitution penalty. I definitely like the fight the Tigers have shown late in this game. They have not given up. 2:41 remaining. So a 5-yard penalty on the illegal substitution. As Alamo can put it in the end zone here, they're going to give themselves a shot. Going towards the back corner of the end zone on the near sideline. And pass is going to be incomplete. Marcus Bryant Jr. was the intended receiver, but I don't know if that was an incorrect route or if Quinlan was a little bit off the mark. But both the defender and the receiver were probably about more along the numbers than near the sideline, which is where the pass went to the near side. Second and 5. 2:37 remaining. Takes the snap and takes the handoff, keeps it himself, and Deming in the backfield for the sack. So it'll be 3rd and long here. Deming trying to snuff out any chance of a rally right here. 3rd and 11. Definitely 4-down territory for the Tigers. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Straight back to pass this time. Taking to his left, and now tosses one up towards the far sideline as the pressure started to get into the backfield. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 11. And Alamogordo will use a timeout. They've at least got to have the 12 yards here. And this being the game. 2:02 to go in the 4th quarter, 35-21. It's been a fun game tonight. The Tigers have pretty even back and forth first half. But just the way that the clock worked itself at the end of the second half, Deming got a score and then got the ball back to begin the second half and were able to get into the end zone for the touchdown, take it to the score lead. And that's kind of where we've been. Deming made a little bit of an error. They decided to throw. They had the ball 1st and 10 inside the Alamogordo 25 and decided to throw a pass. In the 4th quarter with about 7 minutes left in the game. The Tigers intercepted it, went down the field and scored. The Tigers tried the onside kick, couldn't get it. Deming would go down and go back up by 2 scores. And the Tigers are still in dire straits here, but they've at least got a shot at it if they can get in the end zone and get the onside kick. But they need at least the first down here. 4th and about 12. They're ready to go. Ball on the far hash, running back to the right of Quinlan. And he'll drop back to pass. Pressure quickly on him. Rolls out to his right, looking down the field to throw. And he is going to throw the interception. Had to get rid of it and try something. It's picked off by Deming. And returning up to the far sideline. And being pushed out of bounds is number 1. And that will just about do it here for this one. Those last 2-3 plays for Deming, their defense creating pressure in the backfield, really knocked out that drive for the Tigers. And Alamogordo, unfortunately, going to drop this first game of the season to a very, very good Deming team. I think Alamogordo's definitely going to come out of this game feeling like they should have played better. The turnovers, 3 of those were 4 now with that interception right here at the end. Defensively, they were looking for a better start to this season compared to last year, and didn't get that. Offensively, I think there were some positives. Both quarterbacks were the best, and Ty Quinlan saw some good moments. We saw some not so good moments, and talked about how there's a lot of new guys fitting into new positions this year, and a little bit of a growing game this year for the Tigers. How far will snap it and hand off? A big run here on 1st down, sliding down to about the 40 or 3. One thing I will say, there really hasn't been a chippy game tonight. I feel like both see guys helping each other up. At least from up here, it has appeared that way. You can kind of pick it up. You haven't seen a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. It's been, just 2 teams out there fighting hard. 1:25 remaining in this game after a long run and a first down for Deming. We'll take the ball for 38. Deming, if they wanted to, I believe, could kneel this out. I'm really curious to see what the Deming team does throughout the year. I don't know if they can get up there to the level of our teams in Roswell in Class 5A. They kind of got the pieces. If they can put it all together. Tigers going to get into the backfield here on the run. 3 is brought now. I'll get to that 24. Mario Lau has had another good game for the Tigers. He was one of those key players for Alamogordo defensively last year. He got a very good game tonight. Deming should be able to take a knee. They will. We've got less than 30 seconds left in this game. Deming Wildcats will begin the season with a victory here in Alamogordo, and that winning streak over the Tigers, I believe, is 7 now. They've had Alamo's number in recent matchups between these two sides. So we'll get handshakes, and like everything's pretty cordial between both sides. Definitely, that's what we like to see. You know, it's really easy to let your emotions get the best of you playing this kind of game, and see both sides really show appreciation for each other. Is what we like to see. So it is Deming 35, Alamogordo 21 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And we will wrap this one up on the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show here on Alamo Sports at Dog 1231 and 19. Stay with us from Tiger Stadium as we wrap up tonight's broadcast.
Are you ready for back to school? At Local Credit Union, we are all about supporting education in our community. We also know that your finances can play a big part in your success. Stop by today and ask about a back-to-school loan, open a new account, or learn about our CDs. Apply online today at localcreditunion.com or see us at 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, federally insured, NCUA.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other simple credit approval other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA. Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
First National Bank celebrates our 68th anniversary this month. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are proud to commemorate this milestone of service to the families and businesses in our great community. The strength of our foundation was built on dedication to our customers' success and in helping our community thrive. From our humble beginnings in 1956, we continue to grow and expand to serve more families and businesses throughout southern New Mexico. First National Bank is consistently rated as one of the safest and best performing banks, and we are grateful for your confidence and trust in us. While banking has transformed since 1956, our exceptional customer service remains our highest priority. We partner with you to explore financial services that benefit you, and our dedicated associates can assist you in achieving your financial goals. On behalf of our board of directors, officers, and associates, we look forward to the future and serving your financial needs.
Member FDIC.
First National Bank.
Kentucky 101 down to the Otero Credit Union Post Show. Coming to beat down 35-21, the final score. The Wildcats opened up with a score after the Tigers fumbled the football in their opening drive, and that was number 22 for Deming that scored that first touchdown, 8-yard touchdown run. Tigers would get the ball back after a fumble. Tigers got stopped inside their own territory, but Deming fumbled on punt return. And then the Tigers would put it in with Nathaniel Best, a 2-yard touchdown run. That made it 7-7. Deming would go right down the field on their second drive, and it would be a 9-yard touchdown run from Ryan Alfaro. Tigers would answer right back, and Dylan Herdenrader had a big 30-yard run, and then later finished off the drive with a 3-yard touchdown run from short distance. 14-14, then Deming would score before the end of the half. A long drive that started inside their own 15 and was capped off with a 10-yard touchdown run by Ryan Alfaro. 21-14 was your halftime score. Deming would score on that opening drive in the second half. It ended up being a 1-yard touchdown run from Alfaro, and they just went quarterback sneak, but were able to go right down the field of the Tigers. And they 28-14 for quite a while, and Deming looked to be kind of putting the finishing touches on the game and threw an interception. Had the ball inside the Tiger 20 in the fourth quarter with less than 8 minutes left, and got thrown football, which was kind of surprising. The way they ran the football tonight, it was usually 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards at a chunk. So I was shocked. Helped out the Tigers, though. Alamogordo went right down the field, 25-yard touchdown pass from Nathaniel Best to Gianni Mugato, and that made it 28-21. Tigers tried an onside kick, did not get it, and then Deming went down the field, scored again. Another 1-yard touchdown run from Alfaro. Tigers, though, very quickly down the field. They got it down inside the 25 in 2 plays, I think it was. And unfortunately, the drive stalled there and ended up with an interception on just a kind of throw it up sort of play on 4th and 12, and the end of tonight's ball game. So, the Tigers, the turnovers, they'll certainly look at that. They got the ball back at 28-14 and fumbled the football. That was, I think, in the third quarter when that one happened. Like I said, I saw some Tiger fans start to head towards the exit at that point. Alamogordo got the interception and got some life here, made it a 1-score game. They fought hard there at the end, but just wasn't quite enough. Nathaniel Best with a rush touchdown. A rush for Dylan touchdown for Dylan Herdenrader. Interception for the Tigers for I had Marcus Lang in there, let's say. Last year we had a lot of that. Just DeAndre Martin. Tigers also had a fumble recovery earlier in the game. I'm not totally sure who came away with that one, but the last person out of the pile was Isaiah Venegas. Not sure if it wasn't. Came away with the fumble. Kamari Morales had a good, solid game defensively. He was able to get into the back field and cause some problems at times. A couple of the guys certainly stood out. But Bruce Vasquez had a good game, special teams. Tigers moving back to the drawing board. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any easier. Next week they go over to Roswell and play a team that was undefeated until last season. And Roswell's certainly got eyes on getting their way back to the state championship game. Tigers have not had particularly fun trips over the Wool Bowl in recent years, so we'll see if they can turn that around. All right, we're going to take another break, and then we're going to finish things up here for Tiger Stadium. Again, on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, the Alamogordo Tigers falls within the Wildcats 35-21. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. And we will return with some scores from around the state and a bit more. We wrap up tonight's broadcast.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tigers! See you at the game!
Teens are usually better than adults when it comes to computers and technology. But when it comes to saving money, parents and grandparents usually have the leg up on the younger generation. With a teen savings account, you might just turn your teen spender into a teen saver. Stop by and open one today. Local Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured by NCUA. Visit them at localcreditunion.com and follow them on Facebook.
Take advantage of OFCU's Visa Platinum credit card for those extra school expenses. It offers a low intro rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. OFCU now offers buy now, pay later installment payments. Apply online today. Visit www.oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All other subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installment payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
With the new school year starting, it's time to welcome back our amazing students and the incredible teachers who empower our children towards success. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. We are eager to see the great achievements you will accomplish in the year ahead. We are excited about your journey and will be there to cheer you on. We believe in you and are confident you will do great things. Here's to a year of inspiration, adventure, and victories.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Alamogordo Tigers fall to Deming Wildcats, 35-21 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. We have a Cloudcroft final for y'all. Gateway Christian defeated them 57-0 tonight. The Bears getting back at it. Coming up on Friday next week, they'll host Lordsburg in their first game. We don't have a Mescalero Apache Eunice volleyball score for you. I mentioned earlier, Tula Rosa volleyball won straight sets over Loving, and so they will play either Eunice or Mescalero Apache tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. And tonight, I believe so. Those are the only ones that we have tonight. Let's see what we got going on around the rest of the state. Portales has pulled ahead of Goddard 22-15. Fourth quarter. Highland leading Manzano 23-14. Clovis all over Farmington 28-0. Tatum 46-30 beat Escalante. Looks like Valencia. Looks like Roberts is going to beat Socorro 42-19. Lovington up on Hobbs 24-15, so it looks like they're going to grab that victory. Las Cruces 47-7 over Mayfield. Santa Fe 21-0 up on Capital. So they're going to win that game. Centennial leading Cleveland 35-28. Interesting. Gadsden 33-0 leading Chaparral. Loving 35-13 over Estancia. Bloomfield, that's still from the first quarter. Looks like West Las Vegas going to win a close one over Hatch. Eunice beat Rodoso 51-6. Check in with the scores. Better updates on some of the games. Melrose beat Paxton, Colorado 44-36. Yeah, I would check out NMO Sports. Usually has some pretty good updates. Check Max Prep. It's kind of reliable up there, but they'll be posting for you tonight. We're actually done kind of early, so that's part of the reason why people have it on our mind. The result was a little bit different tonight. The Tigers will try to get back at it next week. Well, they will get back at it, but they'll try to turn things around next week when they face off against the Oswald Coyotes. We'll be there at the Wool Bowl, 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:33 game right here on Alamo Sports and Talk. Tomorrow, here in the area, you can go watch some boys soccer. Alamogordo hosting Chaparral at 9 a.m. Alamogordo girls soccer is in Los Lunas, taking on Valencia at 11:30 a.m. If you want to head up to Fort Stanton, go trip up in the mountains and go watch the cross country. Alamo, Mescalero, Cloudcroft's all going to be up there tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. for that one. And Alamo Volleyball heads out to Lovington tomorrow for a 2 p.m. start time. The Dumas tournament continues tomorrow for Mescalero and for Tularosa. And I think that's everybody. No Cloudcroft volleyball this weekend. And Mescalero Apache football tomorrow, 3 o'clock, hosting Alamo Navajo. And they begin this tomorrow. That'll do it for broadcast tonight. This has been the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. Thanks to all of our sponsors, OFCU, the Winner's Circle, Ochoa Stucco, First National Bank, Local Credit Union, and Ryan Richardson Motors. Your final score, again, is Deming 35, Alamogordo 21. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you from the Wool Bowl next Friday for the Tigers and the Coyotes. Have a good one, everybody.
No roadblocks are scheduled today on Highway 70, 54 South, or 380. For the latest roadblock information, call 575-678-1178. Tonight's forecast is calling for partly cloudy skies, and Alamogordo expect a low of 72, Cloudcroft a low of 53. For tomorrow, Saturday, sunny skies becoming partly cloudy, 40% chance of rain. Alamogordo tomorrow, high of 97, low of 69. Cloudcroft tomorrow, high of 77 and a low of 51 degrees.
One of our biggest problems